Deputy Senate President is Barao Jibrin, 19th of June. Distinguished Senator Kabib Mustafa, 20th day of June. Distinguished Senator Mbigi Barinada Barry, 22nd day of June. Distinguished Senator Aminu Yarbas, 24th day of June. May Almighty God grant each of you many more years of prosperity and good health in the service of your fatherland. Correspondence from Mr. President. Confirmation of appointments of Chairman, Secretary, and Member of the Police Service Commission. Distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio, GCON, Senate President, National Assembly Complex. Distinguished Senate President, in accordance with the provisions of Section 154, subsection 1 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, I am pleased to present for confirmation by the Senate the appointments of the underlisted 3 nominees as Chairman, Secretary, and Member of the Police Service Commission. Deputy Inspector General of Police, Hashim Agundu. I'll take it again. According to Senator Garba. But you have to take whatever I pronounce. Distinguished Garba and members, DIG retired, Hashim Agundu, Chairman of the Police Service Commission. Chief Onye Mauche Namani, Secretary. VIG Taiwo Lacarno. Yes. DIG Taiwo Lacarno. What's it? I got it. Oshelo Gulab asking, I got it. So, DIG Taiwo Lacarno, member. While it is my hope that the Senate will consider and confirm the nominees in its usual expeditious manner, please accept, distinguished Senate President and distinguished senators, the assurances of my highest consideration and personal regards. Yours sincerely, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is referred to the Senate Committee on Police Affairs to refer to this House, to this hallowed chamber, in 1 week. Further correspondence from Mr. President. Distinguished Senator Augustus Lakwabio GCON, Senate President. Distinguished Senate President, confirmation of appointment of the CEO stroke Vice Chairman of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission. In accordance with the provision of Section 5, subsection 1 of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Act 2018, I am pleased to present for confirmation by the Senate the appointment of Mr. Olatunji Bello as the Chief Executive Officer and Executive Vice Chairman of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission. While it is my hope that the Senate will consider and confirm the nominee in its usual expeditious manner, please accept, distinguished Senate President and distinguished senators, the assurances of my highest consideration and personal regards. Yours sincerely, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President, Commander-in-Chief, Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is referred to the Committee on Trade, Senate Committee on Trade and Investment, to revert to the Senate within 1 week. Senator Augustus Lakwabio GCON, the President of the Senate Chambers, National Assembly Complex, distinguished Senate Presidents, requests for further amendment of the Appropriation Act 2023 and Supplementary Appropriation Act 2023. As you recall, by an act of the National Assembly, the 2023 Appropriation Act and the 2023 Supplementary Appropriation Act were amended in March 2024 to allow for their implementation until 30th day of June 2024. This extension was necessary to allow for the full implementation of the capital projects contained in the budget, particularly those infrastructure projects intended to improve commerce, address challenges with security, healthcare, and education, and generally improve the lives and well-being of the Nigerian people. As many of these critical projects remain ongoing, I write to request that the Senate considers and passes legislation to extend the implementation of the Appropriation Act 2023 and the Supplementary Appropriation Act 2023 to 31st day of December 2024 to ensure that the provisions of the acts can be exhaustively implemented, while hoping that this request shall receive the kind, expeditious consideration of the Senate. Please accept, distinguished Senate President and distinguished senators, the assurances of my highest consideration and personal regards. Yours sincerely, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President, Commander-in-Chief, Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is referred to the Committee of the Whole for immediate consideration. Distinguished colleagues, an unfortunate incident occurred 2 days ago in the House of Representatives during investigative hearing by the Committee on Public Accounts. We don't have the full details, but investigation is ongoing to determine what could have caused the unfortunate incident. But thereat, we have been informed that one of the guests in the chamber, while speaking, suddenly had a tragedy. The tragedy befell the nation. So, Deputy Comptroller General of Customs, Mr. Essien Etop Andrew, in charge of Revenue, Customs, and Excise, a Nigerian from Akwa Ibom State, slum and died. Without getting the details, I urge our colleagues to show empathy and commiserate with the family of the deceased, the Nigerian Customs Services, the President, Commander-in-Chief, and all Nigerians by observing a minute silence in honor of the deceased. Is it the view of the Senate that this minute silence be observed in honor of the deceased? Those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. May we rise for the minute silence. Let Deputy Comptroller General of Customs, the Sen Etop Andrew, who died in the service of his fatherland, rest in perfect peace. Distinguished colleagues, I want to appeal to our dear children that is as part of the proceedings of the Senate. Once in a while, we may go into exclusive executive session where we may not need people in the gallery. So if we do that, you just excuse us for 10 minutes and come back. It's still part of the proceedings you came to watch. So, Leader of the Senate. Leader of the Senate. You may wish to move a motion for us to go into executive session.
Thank you, Mr. President. Very distinguished senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I rise to move that the Senate resolve to an executive session. Some urgent matters.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thanks, colleagues. I rise to support the motion that the Senate resolves into an executive session to consider some items of public interest.
Distinguished colleagues, the motion has been moved and seconded that this August chamber will resolve into an executive session to consider matters of urgent national importance. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Process again that one. It was off.